Good morning and welcome to this morning yoga stretches video. So you can do this class whenever you want to start your day energized, you want to move your body in a gentle way, or you just want to release a little bit of those pregnancy aches or body tension. So I will start today standing, and you might also need some blocks and cushions for later on. Let's find our mountain pose with feet hip distance, straight spine, relax your shoulders. So from the side, it looks like this. Let's just check our posture for a moment. So what usually happens in pregnancy, from the weight of our belly and the breast, we might be going a little bit like this. So I want to with awareness, straighten the spine, roll the shoulders up and back, have a nice tuck in your pelvis so you're not having too much of a bend in your lower back. Once you found that nice position, we can bring the hands to the belly, or one hand to your heart, one hand to the belly, and we'll take a few deep breaths here, just starting our day in a very mindful way. Let's take a couple of breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. A few more. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale out. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Let's set an intention for today. Anything that you need from your practice, maybe to energize for the day, maybe just being grateful that you're taking this time for yourself, for mindfulness and starting day on a positive note, or anything else that you're relating to at the moment. Let's slowly open up the eyes. We'll start with very gentle movement. We can start with the shoulders. You can make the rolls a little bit bigger, just waking up your body. Moving in your own pace. It can be slow, it can be faster, whatever feels good. We'll do opposite way, from back, up and forward. A few more big circles. Waking up our upper back, shoulders, chest. You can bring your hands to your hips, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, reach up, opening your neck, your chest. Exhale down, a couple of more. Bring your chin over to one shoulder and to the other. A few more on each side. We can also continue with few circles with your neck. Let's do opposite way. Reach your arms, interlace your fingers, flip your palms, open up your chest. Lean over towards the right side, to the left side. Release your hands, right hand comes down to your right hip, left arm overhead, other side. Amazing. Hope that your upper body is already feeling a little bit more open. We'll continue with few hip circles here. Opposite way. Let's stand on the right foot, lift your left leg, few big circles with that left hip. Opposite way. Amazing. Bring your knee up and over to the side. We can extend the right arm to the right side, so we're getting a nice stretch here in the left inner thigh. At the same time, practicing a little bit of balance and focus. Bring your knee to the front. Option 2, twist to the left side. We can also bring that left arm behind the back, open up your left shoulder and chest. Come back forward, release the foot down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. We'll lift right leg up. Couple of big circles with that right hip. Opposite way. Grab your right knee, open up to the side, left arm to the left side. Finding straight spine here, lengthening. So you don't want to dip in the hip. We really want to lengthen, be straight, open your chest. Bring the knee to your chest. Option 2, twist to the right side and maybe bring your right arm behind the back, open that right shoulder, come forward and release down. Lovely. A little bit of movement for your ankles. We can start with the left foot. So getting some of these ankle rolls. You can tuck your toes, point, get a nice stretch in the arch. Let's do it 2 more times. How often do you do this, right? Amazing. Other leg. So it looks a little bit like warm up in the gym, right? But we just want to get our whole body awake before we come down to the floor and continue with some more stretches. Amazing. From here, we'll do a couple of chair poses to warm up the legs. Let's come down, reach your arms, twist to the right, open up your chest and your right shoulder, back to the front, twist to the left, back to the front, 2 more on each side. Amazing. Last one. And last one to the left. Come up, inhale. Exhale, chair pose, 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 1 more. Lovely. Can we from here come all the way down into yogi squat? Bring your feet wide, your toes out, reach your arms, lengthen, squat all the way down. So from our yogi squat, we'll bring hands down. You can grab the blocks here under your hands. Bring one knee down at a time. Other knee comes up and back, so we really get nice and open position for the belly, for the hips. And we'll switch from side to side a few times. Really working on opening up the hips here. And then take a few more breaths in your yogi squat. As always, you can sit on the block if this position is not really comfortable for you. Making sure your spine is straight, your chest is open. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. Bring your hands down, lift your hips up into wide-legged forward fold. Extend your arms to the front, send your hips to the back, lengthen the spine, relax your head down. I usually like to add a little bit of movement in my longer holds, so you can just stay still in the pose if that feels good for you, or you can sway your hips from side to side. You can also grab your elbows, sway your upper body, getting lots of release in your spine, decompressing, maybe even moving your head from side to side if that feels good. From here, bring your hands over to the right side, coming into side lunge skandasana, getting very straight spine and open chest, working on opening up the hips. At the same time, we straighten that left leg, point the toes, get a nice stretch in the left inner thigh. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Taking a few more breaths here. Let's come to center. We'll walk the hands to the front of the mat. So your left foot is forward, coming into the lunge, bringing your hips to the front, opening the chest. Again, grab the blocks under your hands if you need more space, and straighten your leg fall down. Taking a couple of breaths here. Inhale, coming to the front, into the lunge, opening your chest. Exhale, straighten, half split, long spine. One more. Come to the front. We'll go for a twist here. So making sure you have lots of space between your hand and your foot. Reach your arm up, twist to the back of the mat. So you can just keep that arm like that, getting lots of opening in your chest and your shoulder. If available for you today, maybe even grab the back foot and get lots of opening in your hips, in your left quads, but at the same time, making sure you're having space for your baby bump, so we're not squeezing or squishing anything here. Come back forward. Let's get into pigeon pose from here. Bring your right shin to the front of the mat. Extend your left leg to the back. So we may want to use the blocks under that right hip. If it's not reaching the floor, you can put a cushion in between your legs in case you need to elevate your hips and create more space and comfort for the belly. And then we can either stay up on the hands or we can come lower down on the forearms. So do this pose as per your own feeling today. Use the props the way you need them. So maybe you don't need all of this. Maybe you are perfectly comfortable on the floor. If that's the case, go for it. If you need to prop yourself even more, go for it. So always listen to your body. And sometimes even our body changes from day to day. One day we're going to get into this position comfortably, and next day our body may be like more stiff or sore, and then it doesn't really work. So on those days you may even skip any pose that doesn't feel good. Let's take a few more deep breaths. So getting that really nice stretch in your hips. And then slowly come out. Let's move all our props to the side and come into tabletop position. We will go over to the other side. So step your foot forward, coming into the lunge, hips to the front, open chest, inhale, exhale, fall down, half split. Again, use the blocks under your hands here if needed. Inhale to the front and open. Exhale, fold and straighten your back, your leg. One more. Let's come forward and get into the twist. Once again, lots of space between my foot and my hand. Reach your arm up, twist to the back. We can stay here, opening the chest and shoulder, maybe even grabbing that back foot. And slowly release. Come back to the front. Let's set up for pigeon pose on this side. So as I showed you on first side, the options, you can use your blocks. Take a moment to set up this side as well. So the most important thing, that you have lots of space for your baby here, and then finding a comfortable position. So maybe use the cushion, the blocks, and then once you are settled in the pose, let's take 5 to 10 breaths here, noticing where you are feeling it in your body, how it feels today. I know that this pose might be deep, but it's really nice to relieve any hip tension, lower back tension. Let's slowly come up. We'll get back to tabletop position. Okay, so from here, we are going to get into child pose. Bring your knees wide, feet together, your hips come down onto your heels. Extend your arms to the front so we can come down onto the forearms. Maybe extend the arms even more forward. Relax your forehead down. Or you can use a cushion or a block underneath your forehead. And then we'll take a few breaths here. So really getting nice opening for your hips, lengthening your spine. It's also a very nice relaxing pose. Well, from here, bring the arms to each side to get a little bit more of side body stretch. So bring your hands to the side, lengthen your spine, taking a few breaths here. And the opposite way. Come back to center. Let's come into seated position. Bring your legs in front of you, coming into wide-legged forward fold. From here, let's do a couple of side bends and then we'll fold forward. So bringing your right arm down, left arm up, lengthen left side, open up. Let's do circle through the center, other side. Left arm down, right arm up, stretch and lengthen. A couple of more on each side. Just lots of movement, lots of opening. One more on each side. Let's come to center, fold to the front. And since we have all these props with us, we can get the blocks or we can get the cushion. Make yourself really comfortable and fold forward. So we'll stay here for the next 10 breaths, finishing our practice here. If you have more time, you can get into Shavasana, side laying Shavasana after this. If you need to continue with your day, you can take a couple of minutes in this pose and then just continue on. Let's take deep breaths in through the nose. Exhales through your mouth. Just release, relax. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Few more. We'll slowly start to come back up from here. So, as I mentioned, if you have more time, go for a nice juicy Shavasana at the end. Take a few minutes just laying down and relaxing after your practice. Otherwise, just to go on with your day, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.